Oh, he's blushing. I thought he's crying.
मैडी सर इज सीनियर है ना? हम खुद ही हर कोई सेट पर मैडी सर जैसे तोते को मुंह जुबानी याद होते हैं ना सब कुछ, बोल दो उसको, बोलो वैसे डायलॉग्स मुंह जुबानी रटे हुए थे, हमें बैकफुट होना पड़ता था कि अच्छा मैं कहीं डायलॉग नहीं भूल जाऊं.
When my dad, when he came first time to Bombay, वो एक्टर बनना चाहते थे और तब उनके पास इतने पैसे नहीं थे और he had just come from Delhi with his dreams like any one of us who comes to Bombay, and he was very disappointed. He stayed at a gurudwara. He said कि यहाँ पे चीज़ें बहुत difficult है करना और बहुत लोगों से वो मिले, ट्राई किया, नहीं हुआ, तो वो दिल्ली वापस गए और उन्होंने तब ये कहा था कि मैं एक ऐसी कंपनी बनाऊंगा जो सब एक्टर्स, musicians, technicians, directors, सबको एक प्लेटफॉर्म देगी to come and showcase their talent. And then that's how he started with a music recording company, and then everyone knows how he flourished.
माँ माँ ही होती है.
सही बात है. That's true.
उसका सिंपल लॉजिक है, माँ माँ ही होती है.
Hello everyone, we have with us today Aparshakti Khurana and Khushalii Kumar, who are gearing up for the release of their upcoming thriller Dhokha around the corner. Hi guys,
Hi Titas, how are we? How's it going?
All great. How are you guys doing?
All good.
You're happy nervousness to हो रही है ना?
I know.
That's what we're doing, है ना? That's how we're doing.
Apart, it's your, I think 3 years later you're going to have a theatrical release.
Yes, absolutely.
How what's the headspace
Not only
like?
me, I think the entire country is having theatrical releases now. But yeah, having said that, yes, of course, I mean, because of COVID, a couple of films went on the OTT. But now this one is in the theaters on 23rd of September. And touchwood, more than looking forward, I think जो एक movie hall में, you know, पॉपकॉर्न और कोला लेके बैठने का मजा है वो अलग ही है. Therefore yesterday I had gone for ब्रह्मास्त्र. I think बहुत ही मजे का एक्सपीरियंस रहता है to watch a film in the theaters. But having said that, all due respect to OTT platforms who have entertained us throughout COVID, and I think touchwood, they have really kind of come up with some beautiful content over the years, especially in the past 2 years, to entertain us.
But do you again feel those butterflies theatrical release वाले?
वही तभी आपको happy, तभी आपने जब पूछा मैं सडनली वही happy nervousness है. But I think touchwood we're not as nervous because आपने ट्रेलर देखा है. I think touchwood it looks nice, you know. चारों characters निकल के आ रहे हैं, you know. खुशहाली इज लुकिंग प्रिटी एंड जो लाइंस उन्होंने बोली हैं बिल्कुल करेक्ट बैठ रही हैं. जो लाइन मैंने बोली हैं वो करेक्ट बैठ रही हैं. आई थिंक फ्रॉम मैडी सर टू यू नो दर्शन भाई टू खुशहाली टू मी, आई थिंक वी फोर कम फ्रॉम वेरी डिफरेंट यू नो बैकग्राउंड्स एंड वेरी डिफरेंट यू नो spaces, but putting these 4 actors together in one film was absolutely exciting and उतना ही मजा आया एक साथ काम करके.
Are you getting used to the whole grind of Bollywood? I mean, you know, promoting a film before it's released, then finally seeing yourself up there on the big screen.
See,
what's it been
the
like?
entire process has been very exciting. Honestly, trailer has released, teaser came out, song has come out. अभी तक मेरे को ये यकीन नहीं हो रहा है कि it's finally it is happening, and I am sharing screen space with R Madhavan, with Apar, with Darshan, headed by Cookie sir. It's a dream come true for me. और बहुत ही tough, difficult journey रही है because initially it took me a lot of time to first convince my mom to let me.
You told me, I remember.
So that's been a very long journey for me to convince her कि मेरे को acting करनी है. Finally, जब वो मानी और you know the way things happened and the script happened, then COVID हो गया. So I think सारी जो nervousness थी, stress था, you know, I was very under stress at that time. The film would start, what's going to happen? Besides that, there were so many other things, you know, because you realize how important even your basic or normal life is. So we were going through so many ups and downs. And then they just say कि हर तूफान के बाद एक सुबह होती है. So that's what happened.
Yeah.
Fine. And we shot this film, in fact, in that middle break, that relief that had
Right,
come.
right.
So it's hats off to Cookie sir, the way, you know, he has kept everyone very calm, very positive. All of us on the set, and we performed under any fear, and touch wood, God's blessings. Everyone was safe. Everything went out very
And it's not a
smooth.
comedy film where, you know, suddenly
Exactly.
आपके डायरेक्टर ने कट बोला और आप सैनिटाइज वगैरह कुछ करके दोबारा से चलो बस्ती करते हैं दोबारा से. It's not that. You all चारों के चारों का, you know, जो लिखा हुआ कैरेक्टर है वो इतना सटीक है that you need to kind of come back to your character and then start performing again. वो बायो बबल में कहीं ना कहीं मुश्किल हो सकता था, but touch wood, I think we have a good product in hand.
Yeah.
So overall, it's been nervous, thrilling, and now exciting. I'm so excited कि now finally, you know, the date has come and it is releasing, and I'm promoting the film. Like everything is now like a dream coming true.
Great.
And I was picking up the conversation from what Khushalii said, you know, that you're gearing up for your, you know, big release, and suddenly COVID हो जाए, and you know, आपने shoot start करनी थी और उसको थोड़ा delay करके आप bio bubble में shoot कर रहे हो. If I can say this, of course, I mean, it was a difficult time for everybody, but people who are under 20 and people who are 45-50 above, 20 से नीचे वालों ने भी अपनी जर्नी स्टार्ट नहीं करी है. 50-45 से ऊपर वाले अपनी जर्नी कहीं ना कहीं मोस्ट ऑफ देम खत्म कर चुके हैं. हमारी एज ग्रुप में दिस इज आवर टाइम टू परफॉर्म. 2 साल बहुत बड़ा टाइम फ्रेम है, एंड दैट्स नॉट ओनली फॉर, यू नो, खुशहाली एंड मी, इट्स फॉर यू एज वेल. हम जिस एज ब्रैकेट के लोग हैं, आई मीन 2 साल अपनी लाइफ के, पर्सनल प्रोफेशनल लाइफ के गवा देना is a huge, you know, setback. And touch wood, when things are just about to happen after such a long wait. Similarly, I was waiting for, you know, a film which is not comedy, you know. और finally वो हो रही थी, and of course I was waiting for films which had put me in the forefront, where I was, you know, kind of, you know, most of the films when I started my career, I was not on the poster, you know. So मतलब अब वो धीरे धीरे फिल्में आनी स्टार्ट हुई और उसके बाद कोविड हो गया है. So I think कहीं ना कहीं losing on to that time was definitely stressful.
Wait, I'll come back to that, okay? You know, the fact that you're doing something so different. I mean, we have been speaking about it for the longest time. Before that, what you said is very interesting, Khushalii. You said that, you know, you had to convince your mother that, you know, you want to become an actor. Which is very strange because, you know, your brother has been in the business for the longest time. What really, you know, made her so apprehensive?
It's a long full journey to it, because when my dad, when he came first time to Bombay, वो actor बनना चाहते थे, और तब उनके पास इतने पैसे नहीं थे, और he had just come from Delhi with his dreams like any one of us who comes to Bombay, and he was very disappointed. He stayed at a gurudwara. He said कि यहाँ पे चीज़ें बहुत difficult है करना, और बहुत लोगों से वो मिले, ट्राई किया, नहीं हुआ, तो वो दिल्ली वापस गए, और उन्होंने तब ये कहा था कि मैं एक ऐसी कंपनी बनाऊंगा जो सब एक्टर्स, म्यूजिशियंस, टेक्नीशियंस, डायरेक्टर्स, सबको एक प्लेटफॉर्म देगी टू कम एंड शोकेस देयर टैलेंट. एंड देन दैट्स हाउ ही स्टार्टेड विद अ म्यूजिक रिकॉर्डिंग कंपनी, एंड देन everyone knows how he flourished. And Papa was the one who always supported my dreams. But after Papa, the situation was such that Mama got very scared. So she took me and my sister to Delhi, and Bhaiya was taking care. He was also barely out of college that time, and he was taking care of the entire T-Series family. We had over 5,000 people working, because that time we had cassettes and CDs. So everyone, it was a big, huge family. And my dad was a father to everybody. So all of a sudden, you know, things really changed. And as a single lady at that time, having 3 kids, see, she naturally did not want to put, even if you would have noticed, my brother has started coming in forefront or in front of the camera or being seen, I would say publicly, is been in the last, you know, 6-7 years. But before that, he was not very out there, because mom was really scared in putting any one of us in front of the camera. So she was like, whatever you do behind the camera, it's okay. So it's been a process. I would say Maddie sir's 3 Idiots, उनमें जो उनका कैरेक्टर था, मैंने वो भी मम्मी को दिखाया. So everything is been from, मैं डिजाइनिंग करती थी, I was getting good appreciation in that, because I used to try to put whatever I had, all thoughts in me, I used to put it in my garments. It used to talk about freedom. It had birds, it had wings, like to fly out. I was living my passion through that. Come back, tell my mom, cry, rona dhona, कैसे ना कैसे करके इनफैक्ट पापा के आर्टिकल्स निकाले, मम्मी को बार बार दिखाया, यू नो पापा वांटेड टू बिकम, इट्स पापा's ड्रीम, आई रियली वांटेड टू डू इट. Finally she agreed and with God's blessing I would say this film happened, and such beautiful talented actors, they also agreed to work with a newcomer. They had trust and faith in me.
I must say this, you know, you've seen the trailer already, and the film is as good, you know, as trailer, believe me. किसी भी frame में ऐसा नहीं लग रहा that, you know, Kay is a newcomer. The way she's looking, the way she has delivered her lines, and the way, you know, she's performed each and every beat, you know, of her performance is totally in sync with Maddie sir or all of us put together. You know, I think वो कहीं ना कहीं वो give and take हमें हर एक के साथ रोज मिल ही रहा था. I could find that give and take right from day one, and I think an artist will always be an artist. And जो आपने question पूछा था कि यार आंटी यू नो खुद ऐसे एक फिल्मी यू नो काम है ले देकर तो यू नो सो उसके बाद कैसे यू नो परमिशन नहीं मिल रही थी. माँ ही होती है. उसका सिंपल लॉजिक है, माँ ही होती है. सो एंड माँ टू अ ब्यूटीफुल डॉटर is even more है मेरी बेटी. So yeah.
No, but the kind of Rona that she's talking about, I don't know if you had to do that kind of Rona before joining the industry, but I know Ayushmann for sure cried because you know he thought that you're going to be one of the greatest cricketers of the country.
Yeah, I think वो ना फैमिली में ना आप कुछ और आपने अपनी जर्नी खुद सोची होती है और साथ में अपनी फैमिली की भी कुछ आपने ऐसे जर्नी सोची होती है कि वो ये कर रहा होगा या ये कर रही होगी. When we are sitting here, see, हमारे पेरेंट्स इस समय क्या कर रहे होंगे, हम दिमाग में एक ऐसी चीज सोचते हैं कि अगले 5 साल में क्या कर रहे होंगे, है ना. सो आई थिंक वो जर्नी ऐसी थी कि he always thought of me as a sports person, you know, and वो कहीं ना कहीं नहीं हो पाया. So apart from the fact I was heartbroken, he was equally heartbroken, you know, and which was quite a surprise for me. कि you know there are people who are just thinking about themselves. अगर किसी और का ड्रीम नहीं पूरा हुआ तो उसके भाई को नहीं नॉर्मली बुरा लगता है. So that was a learning for me on personal front that okay, that this is the heart he has for me, and of course it was too late for me to go back to the field and start performing again, because every sports person has a shelf life. तब तक ही आप सिर्फ you know क्योंकि आपके वो physical abilities के साथ लेना देना है उसका, and normally a cricketer would you know be in the Indian team by 2021 and finish the career by 30-32. यही एक आपका टाइम स्पैन है. अगर आप 26-27 साल की उम्र में अगर आपको ये बताया जा रहा है you can't start afresh, you know, unlike acting, you know, जहाँ पर आप और राइटिंग और म्यूजिक, you know, आप कहीं ना कहीं लेट भी शुरू कर सकते हैं, प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. As she just said, I mean, she was a very very talented you know fashion designer, and she was kind of flourishing in that. But if today she thought of that this is what she wants to do, she can start afresh in this field for sure. Like, if she wants to become a badminton player today, she cannot. So वो आपको कहीं ना कहीं एक अपब्रिंगिंग चाहिए होती है स्कूल टाइम से, कॉलेज टाइम से, टू बिकम अ स्पोर्ट्स पर्सन. एंड वो एक आपकी स्टार्ट लाइन फिनिशिंग लाइन बहुत ही ज्यादा यू नो वहाँ पे डिसाइडेड है कि यही एज ग्रुप रहेगी. सो आई थिंक इट वाज नॉट द राइट टाइम कि मैं वापस जा पाऊँ, एंड आई रियली फेल्ड एट व्हाट आई वाज काइंड ऑफ अर्ली ट्राइंग टू डू. सो आई थिंक वो रियलिटी चेक, आई मीन लिटिल आई हैड, लिटिल ही गेव मी, एंड देन या आई मीन आई थिंक हर एक के दिमाग में होता है कि यार इसको ये करना चाहिए, ये नहीं करना चाहिए. So the way auntie did not really think of her as an you know actor. Even Bhaiya did not think of me as an actor. He always thought me of a sports person. Right. So yeah, I mean वो perceptions हैं. Talking about perceptions, हर एक की अपनी एक कहानी है. यहाँ पे भी ऐसे ही हो रहा है फिल्म में. कि किसकी कहानी सच है किसकी नहीं, ये नहीं पता. But everybody has a perception of you know
Right. But you know, now let's talk about this character Apar that you're playing in the film, which is very interesting because you know you're known for your comic timing and an impeccable one at that. Oh, he's blushing. I thought he's crying. No. So you know, which is great. I mean, you're stepping out of your comfort zone. Is there an apprehension? Do you think, you know, are you worried ki how is the audience going to perceive you in this new avatar?
See, I never kind of get worried about the facts जो मेरे control में नहीं है. I never ever do that, you know. This is something which the audience has to decide. I had to put my best foot forward, and you know, we both are here to kind of reassure that fact that each and every person on this set, from Kuki sir to Khushalii to me to Darshan to Maddie sir, you know, everybody was putting their best foot forward, and touch wood, we are fairly happy with our journey. Okay, and the film's journey so far. अब वो acceptance लोगों से मुझे एज अ नेगेटिव शेड या खुशहाली को एज एन एक्टर या फिल्म को एज दिस स्पेस वो मिलनी नहीं मिलनी है, वो ऑडियंस के ऊपर है. वी कांट कंट्रोल दैट, एंड स्पेशली इन टुडेज डे एंड एज, जो एरा ऐसा चल रहा है जहां I mean the biggest of the reviewers or the people who normally predict about the journey of a film, they have failed, So I think it doesn't really give me jitters. Yes, having said that, talking about doing a part like this, of course I was craving to do such a part. And Cookie sir की बहुत प्यारी line है. He said and काफी regular ये बात बोलते हैं, which is also very true, कि मुझे ना भूषण जी का फोन खुशहाली के लिए नहीं आया, अपार के लिए आया था कि अपार को रखो इसमें. So and I was like हाँ नहीं, मतलब that's what and it also gives me it gives me a lot of satisfaction as an artist that the number one producer of our country in this era has that love and respect for you, for your craft. And touchwood, I mean I'm happy to do this because मैं काफी टाइम से क्रेव कर रहा था कि इस स्पेस में कुछ करूं. जब मैं थिएटर कर रहा था दिल्ली में, तो 5-6 साल back to back my directors were only giving me dark, intense, negative parts. And जब भी कॉमेडी प्ले हो रहा होता था, मैं उनको बोलता था यार मुझे प्लीज कास्ट कर लो. And like यार अपार तेरा सेंस ऑफ ह्यूमर वी डोंट नो कि निकल पाएगा कि नहीं. मैंने कहा यार मतलब मैं कर लूंगा. They would rather push me to do the lights or the costume in that production. तो उस प्ले में मैं स्टेज पे नहीं होता था. But then यहाँ आया जब से बॉम्बे, तब से सबने मुझे सिर्फ कॉमेडी ही, वही एक्सेप्टेंस ऑडियंस, वो ऑडियंस मुझे उस स्पेस में एक्सेप्ट कर रही थी, ये ऑडियंस इस स्पेस में एक्सेप्ट कर रही है. सो आई कैन ओनली होप एंड प्रे दैट they further accept me, in the grey shade.
From the trailer, what we've seen, he's fantastic, getting so much of love. He's totally nailed it. And he's worked also so hard throughout the time, even on the set, the way he's worked on his accent, everything. I mean, I was so inspired by his dedication. In fact, with everyone, even with Darshan, with, of course, Maddie sir is Maddie.
Maddie sir is senior, है ना?
Maddie sir is...
हम खुद ही हर कोई सेट पर Maddie sir.
Maddie sir.
Maddie sir. So ऐसा चल रहा है.
He's fantastic, yeah. His dedication is everything, and it's really inspiring for me coming, for me as a debut, as a first time, when you get to perform with such amazing actors, it's wonderful. I'm blessed and I'm really fortunate to make my debut against all of them.
That's great.
But I really have to say this, मैं पहले भी एक इंटरव्यू में बोल के हटा हूँ ये बात, और मैं अभी थोड़ी देर पहले गिव एंड टेक की बात कर रहा था कि वो कंप्लीट हो रहा था हमेशा ही, and as I said that she's not looking like a newcomer in the trailer or the film, and you've seen the promotional song, Dil Mera Gaye Ja, it's, I mean, beautiful. Apart from that, ये सब तो हमारे हाथ में है चीजें, क्या कहते हैं, और एंड कोई इंसान इतनी अच्छी और बड़ी सेटअप वाली फिल्म कर रहा है, he or she has to be good to be here. One thing which जो हमारे अंदर से आती है वो हर कोई नहीं करता है, is the discipline. Each and every day of the set of the shoot, इस पे कोई, ये without fail कह रहा हूँ मैं ये बात, each and every day Khushalii was the first person to reach on set, first person. And I think that kind of discipline speaks volumes about her dedication towards her craft. And जैसे तोते को मुंह जुबानी याद होते हैं ना सब कुछ, बोल दो उसको, बोलो वैसे डायलॉग्स मुंह जुबानी रटे हुए थे, हमें बैकफुट होना पड़ता था कि अच्छा मैं कहीं डायलॉग नहीं भूल जाऊं. So that's what I think it was a set which was feeding off each other's energy. It was always kind of putting our best foot forward together. And again, it's not in our hands that how the audience perceives it, but ये तो हमारे हाथ में है कि हम एक दूसरे के साथ क्या कर रहे हैं. So that was always a happy feeling.
Right. And lastly, Khushalii, you were supposed to make your debut with a film called Dahi Chini. That was also supposed to happen with Maddie sir. When that was put on hold, that didn't happen, and now you're making your debut with this one. Did that make you upset somewhere that, why is it not happening?
See, I think everything happens for a good reason, and this was what was planned by God for me, and I'm very happy and thrilled, and Maddie sir was there in that, and yahan pe it's a bonus. I get Apar and Darshan is there. So of course, I was more happier and more excited. I never let anything which does not happen. Even if you see my journey has been the way, it took me time to convince my mom, but I never let that thing affect me. I kept that thing alive in me through designing, and I just kept myself alive, and I was like, something good is going to fall in place, and which it did.
And the title only says dahi chini है ना, कि dahi chini खाओ
और फिर शुरू करो,
फिर जिंदगी आगे शुरू करो.
That's the right attitude. Yes. On that note, thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
All the very best for Dhokha.
23 सितंबर को देख के 24 को बात कर लेना हम।
हाँ जी।
Thank you.
Love you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hi, this is Khushalii Kumar.
Hi, I'm Aparshakti Khurana.
And you're watching us on News
18 Showsha.